That is utterly absurd. Let's understand the general context of the legislation, first of all. We'll begin in the previous verse. If a man strikes his male or female servant or slave with a rod, and he dies at his hand, he shall be punished. In other words, if you're brutal in mistreating a slave or servant, if, however, he survives a day or two, no vengeance shall be taken, for he is his property. Okay. Now, if men struggle with each other and strike a woman with child so that she gives birth prematurely, yet there is no injury, he shall surely be fined as the woman's husband may demand of him, and he shall pay as the judges decide. But if there is any further injury, then you shall appoint as a penalty life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. Looking at verse 22 in its own context, it's not talking about abortus provocatus, an intention to cause a miscarriage. Additionally, it does not specify that there has been a death of the fetus, of the baby. It just says that it causes a premature birth. The trauma causes the woman to go into labor prematurely. That's all it says. These people have to take the text out of context and read things into the text that it does not say. Now, it could be a life-for-life situation in some situations if you continue reading. If there is a death, it's considered to be the equivalent of murder. We do have the term in Hebrew translated manslaughter, which is also serious, which did not have to be a capital crime if someone could lay hands to the horns of the altar or go to a city of refuge where the Levites were. That is another matter. But in this particular case, it is not specifying that there has been a death of the fetus. Neither does it say that it was deliberate. This is a completely absurd, ridiculous argument. I don't mind when people can't read Hebrew or Greek, but when they can't read English and begin to pontificate on things, it becomes absolutely ludicrous. No, this is not even dealing with the issue of abortion. Thank you for your question. My name is Jacob Prasch.